Yo, what's good, YouTube? As you can see, we back. We back again now. Today, we actually going to be reacting to the new Resident Evil trailer. Now, so the crazy part about this is like, I'm a big Resident Evil fan, like when it comes to the video games. But like, one thing I notice about the movies is like, it's always has like this, it kind of has like the stigma of not necessarily like sticking to like the source material. Like I said, even though I'm a big fan of Resident Evil, I got a cousin who really liked Resident Evil, so I was one of them people who kind of always just kind of like to watch people play it. I was just always kind of like a little bit too like scared to play it myself, but like I finally was able to like start playing it myself. And one thing, like I said, as I said before not too long ago, like one of the biggest complaints is that the when it comes to the movies, like it doesn't necessarily follow the source material, but what about you?
This one is like a different take on the Resident Evil movies. Like they gotta do like a different angle from my understanding. Like he's gonna what I'm hearing, he's gonna be like dropping off supplies. He gotta be like a delivery person and stuff like that. Then he gotta go into the zombie apocalypse or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be like I don't think it's gonna be like the original Resident Evil movies with Mila Jokovic, how they had the female, she was just fighting them, and then you know what I'm saying. But he's gonna happen to deliver a package to Umbrella City or something.
Yeah,
like
Umbrella.
that.
Yeah, Umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and react to it.
Yeah. All right, come on, let's get right to it. All right.
Hey, man, I gotta be 7. Do you know where I can take this? Excuse me, oh my god.
Yo. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. See, like, that's what you won't get when you watching something, Resident Evil. Like, whether you playing the game or you watching a movie, that's crazy. Like, look at his reaction. That's how we looking right now. You feel me? So, but yeah, let's get back to it.
Kidney or liver, whatever this is. Anybody. It seems like it's kind of important.
Hey, you got time for another run?
No, I'm
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
Sorry, the signal sucks here. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna stay with Katie for a bit.
Michelle, please do not go stay with freaking...
I'm not gonna lie, it's already heating up. It's already heating up, like as I said before, like see the one thing about me is like when it comes to like Resident Evil, movies and everything, like I've watched my fair share of Resident Evil movies. And even when you play, even like when you play the video games and everything like that, not every single game is similar to the last.
Right.
Like you have games that's like, they just recently started, like with Resident Evil 7, they made it first person. Like for the most part, Resident Evil used to be the fixed camera angle, but now it's more modern times. So you have like the over the shoulder camera angle, which is actually my favorite. Like that's second person, but you have differences when it comes to Resident Evil. Like there's different takes on Resident Evil, which is actually cool. Like some people like it, but then again, when you got people that's like hardcore, like, Resident Evil fans, like what they get in like the video games, like the original first couple one, Resident Evil 1, 2, Code Veronica, they expect that to be in a movie and everything, but there's certain people that like, they like different takes on like the same, you feel me? The same genre, but let's get back to it.
You don't even care enough to come and have this conversation.
Seriously, I'm working.
You got the first aid kit. Oh. Damn, and see, I like that. It's like you see like the first aid kit, because because I know you probably played Resident Evil games more so when you were younger, maybe.
I didn't really touch on the Resident Evil games. I never really got into them, but I've seen it and I might have played it once or twice or whatever.
Okay, yeah, because the only reason why I mention that is because like even with like the little first aid kit joint, like the little green joint, like that's how it looks in the video games, you know me? So like I like how they they taking in like the source material and they kind of like putting bits and pieces in there, but all right. Zach Freeman.
Regular
weapons. Speaking of weapons, did you ever watch that?
No, I haven't seen the weapons, but I heard weapons was not that good, but from a friend of mine, a female friend of mine in Dana, but then the Barbarian, I heard that was good. I think I might have seen the Barbarian if I'm not mistaken, but I heard good things about the Barbarian though.
Yeah, like because I actually got HBO Max and I noticed like when Weapons was out, Like I actually made an attempt to watch it, like because this is right after I had watched the series. You remember that series, Welcome to Derry? Like the it was the It series.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was watching that, and then I wanted something. I don't know, like I just wanted something else to watch, so I kind of like put on Weapons, but I don't know. I just didn't really get through it. But let's just get back to it though. Oh my! Is it a lichen in there or something?
Rigor mortis setting there.
Oh.
Like a stiff body.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. This actually looked like it's gonna be scary because like clearly Resident Evil, we already know it's a horror based, series. When it comes to the movies, it's more like action heavy. But it really seemed like this is really going like the Resident Evil 7, like back to like how it used to be, pretty much. Back to like its roots, so
Right.
let's see.
There's an emergency here. Wondering if I could use your phone? I'm sorry. Something's happened. I can't get a hold of you. Could you just call me back at this number?
Oh, okay. So you see like that little typewriter joint?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically like in the video games, that's like where you save the game at.
Okay.
Like, so pretty much whenever you see the typewriter, you like in a safe room, like that's where like the like the zombies or whatever that's chasing you can't come to you unless every once in a while, like depending on what difficulty you have the game on,
Mm-hmm.
the monsters, they could actually come in a safe room. So like sometimes you're not even safe. But the reason why I pause it is because that typewriter, like, it kind of signifies like, it's time to like save the game,
Okay.
All right. Oh, who that? Oh. Oh, I think that looked like that was the chick that had the rigor mortis that he found in a laid up in the stiff in the woods.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yo. I like that. I like that. That look crazy. Bodies falling.
Right.
Resident Evil.
Where was it going?
We
Raccoon City General.
Raccoon City.
Okay.
Ah man. Hold on, let me see if there's more.
No.
So like Raccoon City. I'm not gonna lie, like that look cool. Like I said, it's a different take on Resident Evil. And I'm actually gonna be open-minded with it, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be open-minded with this one because like I said, they do get a lot of flack for not necessarily following the source material from the video games. But
Right.
I can be open-minded. Like, so I'll watch it.
Right.
It's different from, like you said earlier in the video, like it's different from like the Mila Jovovich take on everything. But
Right.
what about you?
I think it's gonna be interesting just to see him being the carrier and just delivering stuff instead of like being like a pretty much like a fighter,
A fighter,
He's
yeah.
just like fighting for survival instead of like him just like taking them on like just to take them on like the old girl did in the other Resident Evil movies. He got to be like just fighting for his survival.
It's like a lone survivor type of thing,
Right.
like that's the one thing that I like when they when they have somebody that's not necessarily like like even when you look at the video games, like the people that's used to doing it, like you got Jill Valentine, you got Leon Kennedy, you got Chris Redfield, you got Claire Redfield. These are people who are actually trained, like trained police officers and trained to like actually like go up against stuff like this. You feel me? But like now that you have a take where like somebody is basically just an errand boy, and he pretty much just got to fend for himself. But as I said before, I definitely like this. This is definitely a good take. you know, and we definitely will be in the movie theaters to see this. Like, we gonna definitely get the tickets to see this, you know, and as I said before, like, you know, we're gonna go to see this, and actually we're gonna do a review of it as well, you know. So yeah, so just be on the lookout for that. But with that being said, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. You have any
And
closing?
share, please. You know, if you like the video, share it.
Yeah, definitely. If you like what you've seen, you know, share the video, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You know, just give us a little bit of feedback in the comment section, and we'll definitely be answering all your questions. All right. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Peace.